Every year, over 500 people die from food allergies. Oftentimes, this happens because of accidental exposure to trace amounts of allergens. For many, the food they're allergic to is invisible. It is within the ingredients of the food they eat without their knowledge, sometimes with deadly consequences. Imagine sitting down at your favorite restaurant, ordering a meal and hoping that the food you're about to eat doesn't contain something that could send you into pain or anaphylaxis shock. There is never a true guarantee the food made in a restaurant is completely allergen safe, even if the waiter and chefs are made aware of the specified allergen. Food allergies are more common than people realize. Symptoms can range from mild to life-threatening, and even the smallest amounts of an allergen can cause a severe reaction. Restaurants and food manufacturers fail to make it clear if food allergens are fully controlled within their facilities. Cross-contamination is a serious issue within many facilities, especially in kitchens that aren't properly separated or staff that isn't properly trained can unintentionally expose customers to allergens. Even when we think we're being careful, food that seems safe can still pose a risk. Many products are processed in facilities that also handle common allergens, making them unsafe for those with allergies. This is because the same equipment is used to make all kinds of food, so even if there is not a specific ingredient that an individual is allergic to within the food they are getting, it may not be safe for consumption due to cross-contamination in the facility. This is why understanding how and where food is made is so important. I live with celiac disease, which is an autoimmune disorder that makes it impossible for my body to process gluten, a protein that is found in wheat, barley, and rye. For me, eating gluten doesn't trigger anaphylaxis shock, but it causes damage to the small intestine, leading to symptoms like bloating, migraines, joint pain, and nausea. Although these symptoms are painful, there are also serious health consequences. The small intestine is responsible for absorbing nutrients, and when damaged, can lead to malnourishment. This is so serious for people to understand, so they see why they need to be so aware of what they are consuming. Food allergies don't just affect the individual, they also impact families, as shown with the Gordon family and their loss. Carrie Gordon, a 14-year-old girl, passed away after accidentally consuming a peanut-contaminated sandwich at a school camping trip. Just a trace of peanut butter in her food was enough to trigger a fatal reaction and devastation to her family. Her death gives perspective on how dangerous life with a food allergy can be. Caution is key, and being aware of how and where food was prepared is important. Solutions must be made in order to change the way those with allergies live their lives. Change needs to happen. Medical advancements would play a significant role. The development of a pill that gradually increases the tolerance to allergens could be revolutionary to those who suffer from allergies. These immunotherapy pills would gradually boost the body's immune system, strengthening the system's tolerance over time. This would be done by the pill targeting the digestive tract and bloodstream without directly exposing the allergen. After a few months of treatment and taking the pill once every week, a reevaluation will be done after 6 months. Consumption of the allergen will begin at a very small amount, with a gradual increase according to the body's response. Over time, patients could safely consume the foods that previously triggered an allergic reaction. Allergy shots are another medical solution. These would be administered by a medical professional in the doctor's office. These shots gradually increase a patient's tolerance to specified allergens by putting small amounts of the allergen into the injection. This would gradually increase over time until the body is ready to consume it through food. Regular monitoring after the injection or consumption will occur to ensure the body does not have a negative reaction. This could eventually allow those with allergies to enjoy the food they previously were not able to. This solution would work in a similar way that allergy shots do for seasonal allergies. Gradual exposure would desensitize the body to the allergy. My last solution is philanthropy. Many wealthy individuals continuously seek causes to support. This philanthropy would be to fund allergen-free kitchens within restaurants and fast food chains. This would help provide safe spaces for chefs to prepare meals for someone who suffers from food allergies. These designated allergen-free areas would be entirely separate from regular kitchens, ensuring no cross-contamination occurs. The chefs working in this area would receive training about food allergies and celiac disease, making them more aware of the dangers that could be caused by careless mistakes. This could open up so many opportunities for families and individuals who have been excluded from common dining areas. Donating to this cause could create not only a safer food environment, but also increase business reputation and customer base. It's time to change how we view food allergies. With the right medical treatments, restaurant practices, and philanthropic efforts, we can create a safer, more inclusive dining experience for everyone, whether at a restaurant, fast food chain, or in our own homes. By working together, we can ensure that everyone, regardless of their food allergies, can eat out, enjoy a meal, and live without fear. The future of dining can and should be inclusive, safe, and enjoyable for all.